It is the final battle here for the Pro Sport restricted class. Scott Dinsdale, our pole sitter from last night in qualifying, leads out Shaun, Potroz. Both
nice
of these are seasoned campaigners in this class, and they are battling for first and second place.
Yeah, Scotty's definitely got that nice wide line on the entry. Shaun's struggling a little bit. He's a little bit shallow on the angle right through. He's just trying to keep up with Scotty, I guess.
Both of them trying to fill that outer zone through the return loop now. They switch under the Mimico diggers. Scotty right on that outer clip. They head to the last outer zone up on the wall. And look at this from Shaun Potroz hunting door to door. And Scott Dinsdale rides the wall. And Shaun Potroz tries to get out there as well. And that is drama right on the exit for Scott Dinsdale. Oh, that is drama in the final.
Might be a 5 minute there, Kenny.
This is where things start to go a little bit iffy for Scott Dinsdale. Tags the wall. It was just such a little tag with the wall, but it snapped that front back round, and that is going to be a mechanical 5 minutes.
Yep.
ScottyD, what's happening, mate? What has happened to the car?
Just about to call our 5 minutes. Car still handles it right, just got a bed rack in, so we smash a rack in and just send it.
Okay, so one of the things that the guys have got to do, the 5 minute starts when the car is started, so come on guys, your 5 minutes starts now.
Well, here we go, competition 5 minutes. You only get one chance at this, and the boys are hard at work. So steering rack, I believe?
Steering rack end, so yeah, it's just, you obviously he needs to change the rod end, rack end to steer the car properly. And it's being bent from the impact of the wall, which is not a major at all. But it can take a few minutes to fix, so let's see how they go.
So the boys from Northland in there, you'll see Braden Olsen in there under the car. And he does a lot of, they actually went overseas, and it was like a Scania competition, the truck competition, represented New Zealand overseas. It was quite, they actually won that competition representing New Zealand. So he's got some good hands, he's got good pit crew underneath the car. So I think Liam Burke's in there as well, Team 13 teammate. He's also a driver tonight. You will see him later tonight in the Pro Championship. So this is the kind of camaraderie you see in pit lane. You see your competitors and your teammates in there helping you as well. Liam Burke in there.
And this is something, Kenny, I think it's fair to note that you don't get that in pretty much any other motorsport discipline in the country or even in the world that I know of. People come to drifting and they think, wow, why are you guys helping me? Like this doesn't happen in other events.
I've done a fair bit of time around the circuit racing scene, and certainly the attitude between, say like touring cars, for example, you know, they're not going to go and help you, and plus they've got rules and stuff as well.
They want you to fail.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a little bit different in the drift world where everyone just wants you to get back out on track, so the two drivers can battle and have a fair battle and deal with that battle out on track. So
well, a lot of it comes down to a lot of the drivers actually just want to put on a show. They want to entertain the people that have come here to watch them.
Absolutely.
And to go out like this, the drivers, you know, they like Fanger and his teammate, they just went out and they fix each other's cars, so Liam, so that they can go out and battle, put on that show, and that's how they want to do it, you know. So that's real camaraderie.
So the tools around, the boys are hard at it. I wonder how the clock countdown is going. Mechanical 5 minutes here in the pits. It's the final of the Kaspa Transmissions Pro Sport restricted class. Steve in the pits, what's happening, mate?
So there's 3 minutes to go. I've been told 3 minutes to go. You can see the boys hard work through here. They're working on the front end of the car, front right. Everyone, Liam Burke, one of the pro drivers out there as well. ScottyD, Team 13. These guys are doing everything they can to turn this car around. Only a couple of minutes to go now. Just looking at the clock, they are at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So 2.5 go. We are 50% done. These guys need to work their bottoms off to get back out here for Trust Power, Bay Park Stadium, Kaspa Transmissions. D1NZ.
Wow, the boys hard at work, and it's just awesome stuff to see everyone getting the job done. And you know, I think these guys are in with a shot at finishing this. So
you can see the bent rack end there on the ground, just in the background there.
Yes,
they've got the new one in, and they're just fitting it up. So I think they'll be sweet.
You have to remember, these cars aren't like a V8 supercar, shall we say, right? They still have a lot of street element. They still have a lot of street element. They are a production car, and they have a lot of street parts to be able to keep them
As you can
on
see,
the racetrack.
Look at his brake disc there. You see the massive crack in his brake disc. That's just a street off-the-shelf part for a street car, and so they're not race brakes. They just do the best they can with the parts they've got.
It's a real Kiwi motorsport in action here. Round 2 of the Kaspa Transmissions Pro Sport restricted class. It's round 2 of their series here in Tauranga, Trust Power Bay Park Stadium. Steve, how's the clock looking?
So it's important to note they need to get the car on the ground and rolling before the 5 minutes is up. So
well, it looks like they've got the wheel on, the jack's working away, and the wheel nut's back on, and they're going to send it.
Scotty's definitely going to send it.
So when you qualify in first last night and you're in a shot at taking the round win, it's actually a really hard thing to do. You hear about race drivers in racing series getting pole position in qualifying, taking a race win. To do that in drifting is actually really, really hard to do. So to go from qualifying in pole position and get a clean sweep and take a win, that's what these guys are fighting for. Shaun Potroz, though, is not going to make it hard or easy for him. He's going to give him a good door-to-door battle, no doubt. His wing plate was just running the concrete wall all weekend. This is going to be a good final.
We've got about 30 seconds left here, Kenny, so I think they're on the money. Good to see him back out there. He's laughing. He's loving it. Loving the drama.
Bonnet heading down. The seconds are ticking over. The car's fired up, and they've done it. They've done it within the competition. 5 minutes. A rack end replaced for Scott Dinsdale, and they are heading back out to the final. And here they go for the second pass. What's going to unfold here? Shaun Potroz, Scott Dinsdale. These guys are battling for the final. Round 2 of the Kaspa Transmissions Pro Sport restricted class. They're on a 235 radial tyre, no nitrous oxide, no semi-slick rubber. These guys are going to send it into the turn 1 sweeper.
Oh, Scotty's struggling a bit there with the speed. He's going to come back up nice and high at the end of the turn here. So let's see if he can put together the rest of the run nice enough.
Shaun Potroz not quite filling that outer zone, and now Scotty's got it wrong through the transition, and he's struggling. He's lost his front bumper, and in fact, it has that right front got a continued issue. I'm not too sure, but Shaun Potroz leading out. He won't know what's just happened in behind him. He is now setting that line that we have seen from Shaun Potroz all weekend. And I think Scott Dinsdale has just managed to limp that home.
Yeah, no, I think Scott's definitely still got some issues there in the front.
The front guards come off the car. Well, we head to the grid. It is time now to find out who has taken victory here. Scott Dinsdale, Shaun Potroz, and it is Shaun Potroz taking the victory, round victory here for round 2 of the Kaspa Transmissions D1NZ Pro Sport restricted class. Steve, what a final.
Well, Shaun Potroz, congratulations, round 2, Kaspa Transmissions, D1NZ. You, sir, are a round winner.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. There was some good battle all the way to the top. That was mean.
A 5-minute call from your opponent in the final. It wasn't going to be easy.
No, and he got in there and it was good. It was a good battle.
So have you got any tread left on the tyres?
Yeah, a little bit. There's enough.
You know what it means then, eh? I think it's time to do some victory skids. Congratulations, bro. You are a champion.
Thank you very much.
Let off some steam and get into party mode. It is victory skid time for Shaun Potroz, taking victory in the SMP Motorsport S14, running the limiter and putting on a show for everyone here as we warm up for the Pro Championship battles this evening. Shaun Potroz, your round 2 winner. Victory skids for these boys here at Trust Power Stadium. It's party time for these guys. These guys have wrapped up their competition. We are warming up for the Pro Championship Top 24. Fantastic action all afternoon. What a final. Shaun Potroz taking victory in the final for round 2 over Scott Dinsdale. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more Pro Championship drifting coming up right after this.